Hi guys, and thank you for tuning in. You join me once again on another canoe trip. I don't know if my camera's right or not. It is almost Christmas. So it's cold, it's winter, but it's a beautiful sunny day. In fact, it's gorgeous. Crystal clear skies, bright blue, but cold. Still cold. Tonight I'll be heading out and sleeping in my new tent, which I'm really excited about. I've got too many tents, but I couldn't resist this one. It just looks so good, and it's from Haven Tent, and I shall show you it in more detail later. It's really cool. A floating tent. And I brought some good food, some good whiskey, and I'm just going to enjoy a night out in the woods. Alright, I really let time get away from me. As always, it's gotten late, it's gotten cold, and I haven't even started setting up my new tent. I've never set it up before, so this will be interesting to see how easy it is. It's a hammock tent, and I've picked out a spot that I think should be okay. I'm going to get started right away now. The insulated mat as well. So obviously it's cold tonight, and this is what makes it so special, because this sits really flat apparently, so that you can not lay in that typical hammock form or hammock shape. And I do have a pump for it as well. Insulated mat, an insulated cover to go over the mat, so that you don't get a horrible cold bum that you always get in a hammock. That's my tent set up. I just want to split this up a bit so I can have the fire a bit longer before I have to get more firewood. I really let time slip away. It's gotten so dark, so quick, and so bloody cold. Oh, I was trying to dry my boots next to the fire. And my socks, which unfortunately got rather wet. I'm gonna start doing some cooking, because I am bloody hungry. When winter settles over the land, the rivers slow, the world grows quiet, and even sound seems to move more carefully. Out here I often think about the philosophy of Taoism and the words of Lao Tzu, who said, "Nothing in the world is as soft as water, and yet nothing can resist it." It reminds me of a story. There was once a man who spent his life trying to master the current of a river. He built strong boats and studied its flow and fought against every bend. One day, when he was old, he set out again upon the river, but his strength had gone. So he simply laid down his paddle and let the current take him. The river carried him softly through places he'd never managed to reach before, and for the first time, he realized he had never needed control, only trust. The snows keep falling, the water keeps moving beneath the ice. Even now, life flows quietly, patiently, without force. And maybe that's the lesson, that peace isn't found in stillness alone, but in learning to float within it. Lao Tzu said, "Be still like a mountain and flow like a great river." Out here, on days like this, I think I really know what that means now. Right, that's me in my tent for tonight. You can see it, I don't know if I've put it up right, but it seems to be really sagging in a bit here. But there's certainly plenty of room, and it's very comfortable. Another pocket at the end there. You see these sag down so much. I think I've been a bit too lazy with putting it up. Anyway, I'm really tired. It's time to go to sleep. Good night. Well guys, it is a very cold and foggy morning. The sun is just coming up, not that you can really tell right now, and I've just got a little fire going to make myself a drink. I'm just going to hit the water. I had a pretty bad sleep, nothing to do with the tent. That thing's really comfortable actually. The problem is that it seems I'm getting a bit of a man flu. Yeah, I couldn't breathe all night. My nose was closed and I just felt kind of hot and then cold, and so yeah, not the best sleep, but comfortable and warm enough, so that's good. What I'm just going to do now is have a quick hot drink, give the sun time to come up a bit higher so I can at least see a bit more, and then head out onto the water and get back to my car. Well, the new Haven tent is definitely good, definitely worth investing in, and I will be using that one a lot actually, because it's just practical. Sometimes to have a hammock instead of a tent, depending on where you're going, if you're in the forest especially, and it just makes the hammock a bit more luxurious. It's got all these lights inside, and there's lots of pockets, and that flat mat is just absolutely brilliant. Normally in a hammock you have to sleep on your back with that kind of banana shape, whereas that's like sleeping on a proper mattress. And yeah, just really cozy. I do need a bit more practice in putting it up. A bit fidgety. But yeah, I'm definitely going to use it again. That should be okay. Time to hit the water. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. Let me know in the comments section if I should keep doing the philosophical storytelling. If you enjoyed that part. If not, then also let me know. Try not to be too horrible. And yeah, check out all the links in the descriptions for everything that I used today, or last night as well, including the tent from Haven and the dry bags. Until next time, happy camping. Paddles are frozen.